Hidden Golem Games. Alrighty, we have an MTGO Vintage Cube draft here. Not sure what I'm going to first pick. There's a bunch of medium, like, high-end medium cards. Ignoble, Trop, Show and Tell. Bliss is also quite good, but I think those three are a step above. I could just first pick a Tropical Island. I do really like drafting blue-green. It's something I feel like I fall into a lot. And I mean, I'd probably get back like an Eternal Witness, a Bloodbraid Challenger, an Inti. Maybe I should take Ignoble and see if I wheel Fire Covenant, Bloodbraid, or Inti. Yeah, I should take first pick Ignoble. There's just such a high possibility to get back a decently playable card from this pack and Ignoble's colors. And now I get a Minskin Boot. If I had first picked Trop, I'd still pick Minskin Boot over Misty, I think. But I'm going to take a Minskin Boot now. Card's insane. Wins games so reliably. Just a ridiculous magic card. Get back a Hex Drinker, Generous Plunderer, Raphellos, Talon Gates, all good cards, all good things. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a Minskin Boo. Passing a really good blue-green sort of deck to the right. Well, the start to a good blue-green mana base, I guess. And now I think I take Flooded Strand. Sneak Attack's also ridiculous. Sowing Microspawn is good in this kind of deck, but it's nowhere near as good as just taking a fetch here. And I've already passed a fetch land and a duel that I like. I do really like just taking fetches early, especially when you're on a deck that's like looking to be maybe 3-color. Of course, this is the one fetch that isn't Ignoble's colors, but Ignoble could be 2-color. I could still be maybe Trop Wheels. I don't think it should, but maybe it does. And I get to sort of pick that up still. Yeah, I like that over Sneak Attack. I'm not the biggest Sneak Attack fan. Other people are way higher on it. It never feels like the direction I super want to be in. But maybe that's a sign to break my habits. Yeah, no, we're going to take Sneak Attack. Let's take it. Let's try to make this work. Okay, now we're going to take Windswept Heath. Now we've seen enough. Now we're taking Windswept Heath. Kellen we get back. Fire Blast is great. I don't really like Kellen. I think it's a card you don't really ever want to be playing, but I think it's okay. It's acceptable. It's not the worst thing ever. So we'll take Windswept. And hope to get back that Fire Blast, I think. Oh, now there's a Polluted Delta, or just a Woodfall Primus. I mean, this is a lot of fetches early. This is 3 fetches now we've seen. But we're looking at just probably being green-red here. I mean, maybe we play some black for, like, reanimation type effects if we pick up, like, a necromancy type stuff. Yeah, I'm going to take Primus, though. It's so good with Sneak Attack, and I think we can do something kind of busted here. Let's not count ourselves out just yet. Okay, this is a weird pack. Cori Steelcutter's great. This card has seen a lot of really... I've been playing with it in Standard a bit. I play with it a little bit in some other Cube stuff. I think this card is really good. I mean, you see, it's ridiculous. But I don't really know if it's where I want to be with this deck that I'm drafting. Also, just taking a Steam Vents. Of course, Windswept doesn't grab that. Taking a Flame Slash, taking a Reprieve. I mean, I do have a good direction to, like, Naya. Always draft the Naya. I mean, I guess I'll take Reprieve. I think it's the best card here in sort of the open. And I think I have a setup to maybe play it. Or I rotate back to, like, black. I'm not against that. Mirror Battlesphere is interesting with Sneak. It's just basically get 4 mirrors and then hit them for... we hit them for at least 4, and then you swing with an 8/7. So, it's not the worst, but I don't really love it. This is just taking Deathrite or Fatal Push. I do like a Deathrite. It's a really good magic card. Fatal Push sets me up to be sort of the more reanimatory Sneak Attack direction, but I think Deathrite's pretty good. I will want more fetch lands if I do that, but let's take Deathrite. Let's try to do the thing. And then here, I'll take Horizon Canopy. There's Firebolt. There's Shadowy Backstreet, which would make Windswept black. There's Deep Cavern Bat, which is a great card. But I already have sort of a setup for playing some uh playing some white with this reprieve. I don't have to do the sneak attack thing if I don't find any more, like, if I don't find a ton of targets and stuff like that. Like, you just have good cards at the moment, but I'll take this and be down for that. Inti now came back. Yeah, I'm gonna take Inti here. If I end up going the black direction where I'm sort of trying to reanimate some of these big targets, so there's also taking show and tell here, just as a acknowledging that. Taking show and tell for, like, sneaking this stuff in, and for putting the stuff in, like sneaking them in. But I'm going to take Inti for the reanimator direction. I think that's interesting, and I think we could do something fun with, like, discard Woodfall, reanimate Woodfall, also sneak attack. Like, it leaves you a little more open to, like, not just trying to look for Through the Breach or Flash, too. Although, with show and tell, Flash also becomes a possibility. I think I'm going to take Generous Plunderer here. I like Monastery Mentor a little more. In general, I think it's a stronger card. But going into a turn 3 Minsk and Boo, plus not taking more white to commit me to that, and I'll take a free Oliphant, because I'm not 100% sure I really want to be playing white. I do have a lot of fixing for it. It's possible I end up like 4 color, no blue. That is a thing I could be. So that is Talisman or Kellen. I will just take Talisman. I really don't like Kellen. I don't think the card does much. And I think there's more reality to end up playing a red-white Talisman. If it was an off-color Talisman, I probably wouldn't take it. Knight or Amped Raptor. I guess I'll take Amped Raptor. I don't love it in this style of deck where I'm playing like big targets. But I guess if I cut Woodfall, Sneak, it's not great with Oliphant in the deck. But like, we could definitely end up in a direction where I would want to play that. I would need to get a lot more aggressive. Cori Steelcutter came back. I would still consider playing the card. That does push me a little bit away from the sneak attack direction. Also, just as a point, Oliphant and its brethren are very good with sneak attack, with the exception of Lorien Revealed. And a free Fatal Push. Okay, if we end up that direction, then cool. That's a really ridiculous card to get last pick. There's Ancestral Recall. That sucks. I don't actually really want to take it. I probably should, but I kind of just want to take Dismember. I really don't have a setup. I mean, I guess I could pivot to, like, a Teamer type thing. It's good with Cori Steelcutter, don't get me wrong. If I pick up some Moxen, it's great. Maybe I wheel Mystical Tutor or Tameo. Probably not. Those cards shouldn't wheel. Yeah, we'll take it over Dismember. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm very in for fixing. I'm very upset I passed a lot of fixing pack 1 then. This is not what you want to see after you take Recall. Yeah, if I had 2 more fetches, what would I have taken? I mean, I wouldn't have Sneak Attack, and I wouldn't have Primus. I would feel a lot better about this deck if I had those 2 fetches now. So, hindsight's 2020, but womp womp. Luminarch Aspirant, maybe? Preordain? The deck is going in a different direction now. An early Ancestral, plus this Cori Steelcutter, plus this Reprieve are sort of pushing me in a different direction, where I'm wanting to do Jeskai things. I think this Sneak Attack is probably not getting played. So, there's also take Inquisition. The card's very, very good. Could try to be being 5 color, but I'm just going to take Luminarch here. It's so good. White's kind of the color I'm most... White and green are the colors I'm the most in right now. There's Through the Breach. There's Arid Mesa. Through the Breach is really good with what I have set up right now. But I think with having Ancestral now and already having passed 2 fetches, I need to take the Arid Mesa. I think it's just too important to be able to set up for a deck that's able to cast the Ancestral, not have it just be a dead card. Yeah, let's make this work. I think this could be a really strong deck, actually. Like, I think we could do some really busted shenanigans, but I don't know if it's going to be sneak attacking shenanigans. I talked about how I was a little down on sneak and Through the Breach, and now you're seeing that in action. I'm just like, I just feel like I'm hurting my deck too much to try to commit to it, right? I'm hurting the consistency of my list from a mana perspective. Like, I've already got so many strong cards. Like, Minsc and Boo's amazing, Ancestral's amazing, Reprieve's great, Inti's great, Iggy's great, Cori, and just, like, trying to be like, I will be doing sneak attack stuff. Just feels bad, man. Lutree's really good with Ancestral. Jace is really good with Ancestral. I kind of just want to pick up Plateau to turn Windswept red. And to make sure I'm casting all my spells. Yeah, I think I have spent... I wasted some picks not taking fixing, and I need to pay the price. Yeah, let's do it. Tundra, World Spine Worm, Omnath. Could take Tundra here. That turns both my fetch lands blue. Hope I get back World Spine or Omnath. Yeah. This could even be a deck that ends up playing Bright Glass. If the fates aligned. Sure, let's do it. And now there's a Stomping Ground. Okay, this is our fixing pack. There's also a Fraction into that card is super strong, but for Stomping Ground just makes our mana so consistent. Like, we're looking at playing at least 3 colors. Probably 4. Yeah, probably 4. I mean, maybe even Domain, but... Because I don't really want to cut white. Because white's my easiest color to play, and Reprieve and Luminarch are great cards, so... and of course... I guess I could take Abhorrent Oculus here. I don't dislike that. Just taking Godless Shrine and being like, I will just play 5 color? Sure. I already passed, like, the one good Domain card. With Domain being... If you haven't seen any of my other stuff, Domain was recently cut, so... It's not the best to be playing Domain, but I will take Godless here. I just don't think Oculus is really the direction this deck needs. Okay, now we'll take Solitude. It's a little bit of a shame to not take Sparas, but... Or Loot, those are both great, and I don't even get, like, a chance at either of them back. Although I'd probably be Concealed Courtyard or Sorin back. I think Sorin we have seen, and it has not worked out. I've never seen this card get played, so I think that might be a card that needs to get cut at some point. But yeah, we'll do Solitude there. And now there's Council Judgment, Chain Lightning, Tersolite Shatter. But I'm going to take Orcish. This feels like a bad Orcish Lumberjack deck. Maybe I'm just supposed to take Council Judgment? I got so much white? Sure. Sure, let's do it. Sure, let's do it. And I think Woodfall and Sneak Attack getting cut. Fatal Push is going to come in. We might even play Amped Raptor. I actually kind of like just trying to take Fallen Shinobi here a little bit. Card's super strong. We've got a shit ton of fixing. I should probably just... I can also take the Aether Spark, try that out. Yeah, we're aggressive. Let's try the Aether Spark. There is Through the Breach. Also 6. 6 is really strong. I'm going to take Through the Breach, I guess, in case I can make this work. None of the other cards here are strong enough to maybe make me really want to do that. Oh, and now there's Pentad Prism. We'll take Pentad Prism. Very good card for all sorts of reasons. Oh, Omnath or Bright Glass? Bright Glass is good, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to take Omnath. I think this is a deck that could really make use of Omnath. Take Cathar Commando. Last pick season. Okay, Black Lotus. Watch. Black Lotus. I think Gleemox is not in the Moto Cube anymore. But Black Lotus, come on. Come on. That's a shame. There's Orcish Bowmasters, there's the One Ring, there's Ragavan. It's not Ragavan. It's probably the One Ring, honestly. Yeah. There's also, like, just... This is an insane pack. How many cards do I think that here that are, like, top 150 of the cube, or top even maybe 100? Yeah, probably definitely top 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Ragavan, One Ring, Urza, Orcish Bowmasters, I think are, like, insane cards. Wasteland, Volk, Jacked Rabbit, Fable are, like, really close. So, we'll take the One Ring. And hopefully pick up a little more interaction, because this deck is moving a little bit away from being as aggressive. Oh, but I will not turn down a Broadside Bombardiers. That card is Amazing. Heritage Reclamation I don't love in the cube, but that's fine. There's a Remand here. Pack's a little less stacked. Probably won't get back anything crazy from this, but we will take a Broadside and be happy. Great with Generous Plunderer. There's a lot of stuff, so take that. Fiery Confluence. Ketria Triome. Both good cards. Voice of Victory. Thundering Falls. I do kind of just like taking Ketria Triumph here. No, I'm going to take Fiery Confluence. No, I'm going to take Ketria Triumph. I'm lying. I just think I need the fixing a bit. And then here... Miskelk. A little more blue. I actually don't hate that. Especially with picking up another piece of blue fixing. If both my fetch lands can grab. Green Suns is good with Omnath. But I don't really have anything else that wants that. I think I'm just going to take Miscalc. I think counterspells interaction, this type of deck are really good. I don't really want to be doing Flage stuff. Yeah, let's take that. And then here, ooh, Lotus Petal. It's fast mana, and it's mana fixing. Yes. We're in. Also, Trumpeting Carnosaur if I want to do the sneak stuff. I mean, maybe that comes in if I pick up one or two more things. Oh, Wheel. If I'd taken Bowmasters over the One Ring, that Wheel would be really nice. But I think as it stands, I'm going to grab Parallax Wave. Also, his Tireless Tracker, but Parallax Wave is just so busted. Fill the Dead, Scrubland, Pest Infestation. What are we looking at here? 8 lands. It's 21 playables. There's Pyrokinesis too, so it's Scrubland, Fill the Dead, Pest Infestation. I don't even need to play black. I could just very easily be like 4-color. Cut that. Well, I probably wouldn't cut that because I'm probably still gonna play Deathrite, but cut Fatal Push. Take Pest Infestation here. Yeah. Also take. I mean, I can also take Mana Tithe. I do really like Mana Tithe. No, I'll take Pest Infestation. That card is good. I'll make that work. And then Stern Scolding versus FOMO. FOMO can be really solid, but I'm just gonna take a little bit more interaction. Again, the deck is kind of interaction light. FOMO is decent with Cori Steelcutter, and taking counter spells with Cori Steelcutter, unless I'm going to be doing a lot on my opponent's turn, is a little bit worse. It also is just worse with the kind of the bigger end, the more expensive cards. Maybe that's a reason to take Bowmasters or Ragavan over... What's it called? The One Ring? But I don't know, I like this. I like trying this out. I think One Ring and Aether Spark allow for some good card draw. We've got an Ancestral, obviously. And we just got a lot of powerful Magic cards. Whoa, Jackrabbit and Volkwheel. The Volkwheeling is interesting because that means I have 5 blue without running a single island. But Jackrabbit's so... No, I'm just going to take Jackrabbit. I just want to be doing busted stuff. I think that's a better... I think that's... If it was a worse card, I would take that. I think that card is just so good. Oh, now it's a Guide of Souls. Yeah, we'll take that. Thundering Falls is here. I'm going to take that over Robber the Rich. Yeah. I might not even end up cutting Deathrite Godless, but I only have 2 land. Yeah, we're gonna cut that. Giver, Bone Crusher, how many is this? This is 8 lands. So this is as many playables as I need. I'm going to take Restless Vine Stalks, I think. I think I actually have some synergy that makes it decent in this deck. And it's good fixing. I mean, I'm a lot less green than I expected to be, I think, after first picking an Ignoble into a second pick Minskin Boo. But c'est la vie. Yeah, we'll take Mind Collapse. It's fun to see those two in the same pack. Inspiring Vantage versus Abrade is a little interesting, but I am going to take the Inspiring Vantage. Oh, and Tameo is not a 0 with Ancestral in deck. Whoa, I didn't even think of that when it first came around. Well, I'm going to get to deck building. And I'll see y'all. Well, no, I'll go over the deck a little bit. Because I actually do have some decisions to make. I'm not going to play black. This is what? 24? No, this is 23 playables, 16 lands plus an Oliphant. right? Yeah. So, this is the deck. I'm going to add some basics, and I'll see y'all in match 1. We have a game 1 on the play. A match, Jesus Christ. A match 1 on the play. No green in hand. This hand is not the worst thing ever. It's a 2/2 Luminarch. No, I can't keep this. I actually did make a change. I ended up... Okay, well, this hand is, I guess, keepable. I don't really want to put back Broadside. That feels terrible. But I think it's... No, I'm going to put back Broadside. That is correct. Okay, that feels awful, but I'm going to draw red off the top. Watch, my top card's going to be a red card. They also mold to 6, so that's good. I ended up swapping Tamiyo for Amped Raptor. I have more. It's about a 60-40 split with Amped Raptor. I feel decent about that. With Reprieve and Counterspell in, it's a little closer to a 50-50. But I feel that the payoff for Tamiyo with the mana investment is so low. Like, it's good with Ancestral, and it's good with, like... Oh my god, that's not good. Okay. And it's good with Council Judgment, but I just don't have a density of removal that really makes it a great thing. Being slow is not what I want to be doing against Demetrius Workshop. So, it's interesting. This deck really could use Demoxin or something. Oh god. Okay. Equipment.deck over there. Draw. Ooh, Lotus Petal. Do I want to save that? I kind of do, honestly, because I'm going to hold up Reprieve here. And I kind of am hoping to draw, like, a red source, and then, like, Cori Steel Cutter or Lotus Petal. We'll see. It's also good with, like, casting the One Ring early with a land. So, all sorts of reasons to do things a variety of ways. This is a very scary start for my opponent, but it's less scary than it could have been. Ooh, Talisman is fine. I want to basically reprieve their creature play. Oh, okay. Well, turns out I wasted a bunch of mana. Yeah, maybe that's the reason to just be aggressive here and play out my Jack. I don't know. I mean, I can still do it. I can still Cori Steel Cutter, Jack Rabbit, swing. Or I could even... Oh, no, I can't Cori Steel Cutter or Jack Rabbit swing with Cori Steel Cutter. So what we're going to do here is just cast out a One Ring. That feels good enough. And I think that's... I think the One Ring's a pretty good Magic card. It also stops them from being able to get Aether Spark counters. Let's just draw right away. Okay, cool. It's a Catch for Time. That's kind of one of the worst draws. Not really worried about hitting the Aether Spark. I guess they can still draw 2 cards off of it. I kind of forget that card lets you still use it even when it's not on creatures. Haven't really seen the Aether Spark as a fair Planeswalker. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess that's when you turn to an Aether Spark, it can start doing things. I guess. I didn't really consider it. I should have drawn for turn first. Okay, where are my red sources, everybody? Maybe I need to relook at that mana a little bit. Yeah, I will play this because I really want red mana. And then we are just going to slam a Jackrabbit. X is 1. This could have been online a while ago and doing terrifying things, but it wasn't, so I suck. I really think that turn 2, if they didn't have a creature play, I really should. If I'd ran out Jackrabbit, I think I'd be winning this game. Like, they'd be, like, dying. So, who knows? Who knows? Maybe they didn't play out a creature because they still had mana up, but then they still haven't played something out. I don't know. If they do something terrifying this turn, I'm going to feel like a dumbass, but it's okay. This hand was a little bit cursed, it feels. Because I'm on, like, 7, 8. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep our spells. Discard those. Okay, they had a balance. That actually doesn't feel like the worst thing ever. Aether Spark probably -5 is here to draw to. I then get to... Yep. Hopefully Cori Steel Cutter into another play next turn. And kill the Aether Spark would be pretty awesome. Ooh, creature. No, not a creature. They play it free combat. Just an Everflowing Chalice. Okay. Classic artifacts deck that does nothing. Come on. Give me something to do here. Okay. This is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go... Fetch... For a... Plateau. Red-green... Cori Steel Cutter, and then I'm trying to decide between Inti or Amped Raptor. I kind of want to just Amped Raptor. It's Cori Steel Cutter. And then let's go Amped Raptor. I'm probably going to hit something I don't want to hit. Yes, attach it. I get 2 energy. Oh, I didn't even think I got energy synergy with Guide of Souls and Amped Raptor too. Should have picked up that Galvanic Discharge. Could have been an energy deck. Jeez, guys, why didn't I just become an energy deck? Let's see what I hit. Oh, it's a Luminarch. That's amazing. Oh, and I could have even cast a 3-drop because of the Guide of Souls. Whoa. Let's put it on the Amped Raptor. It's got first strike, so that feels pretty valuable. And then let's kill the Aether Spark, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. That felt pretty spiky. It was turn 6. Classic turn 6, a little bit of power, blood cast some 2-drops, but it's okay. Oh, we're killing the Amped Raptor. Interesting, interesting. That feels crazy with this Monk token. Sorry, with this Luminarch sitting around. It's basically, I guess you stop just being 3 as opposed to being 2. I mean, yeah, it saves you a life. Also, with the Tolarian Academy in play and apparently no plays, I feel like you definitely want to draw there, right? Like, you're going to see... Okay, well... This is awesome. You can deal with a lot of stuff. I did forget that I have... Oh, okay. Yeah. So, what we're going to do... Yeah, we are going to play this out just for counterspell reasons. We're going to blow up the Everflowing Chalice and the Mightstone Weakstone. Oh, I don't get to do that. I get to blow up one thing. Unless I tap more, and then I can't. Yeah, no. We are just going to blow up the Everflowing Chalice. I do really want to double spell with Cori Steel Cutter this turn. It's so much value. Prowess. Blow that up. Boom. Oh, we're counterspelling. Oh, they still have the blue. Even if I reprieve it. Then I don't get to Inti. By the way, if I do Inti, I should leave up green, blue. Which I can do. Cool. I can also leave up green, blue, red, but... Yeah, that happens. That's fine. Let's then cast out Inti, Seneschal the Sun. Let's Cori Steel Cutter. This card is so busted. Let's move to combat. Put a counter on itself. Then we attack. Inti trigger. I would like to discard this Inspiring Vantage. Put a counter on this monk. Exile a Windswept Heath. Okay, I've already played my land for turn. Bump. Hit them down to 8. I'm going to go down to 10 next turn, and then I do kill them next turn if they don't have a way to get out of this, but they must have. If they didn't, Mightstone Weakstone draw. Like, they have to... Okay, they've got Ugin. I mean, I've got a lot of width. Okay, killing Inti. They've got to have another... Oh, they drew a card. If they missed an artifact... They're at 11. I don't know if I can kill them. We can certainly try, though. Okay, I can kill them. Verb, I know what we're doing today. Okay, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. We're going to start off with a broadside bombardiers. That feels pretty good. That we win. Cool. Oh, because I can throw the One Ring for 6. My thought process was I could ignoble Hierarch, and then with ignoble Hierarch triggering Cori Steelcutter, let the Cori Steelcutter trigger resolve, Stern Scolding the ignoble, reprieve the Stern Scolding. So you get all the prowess triggers, right? And I basically just spend a card, 1 card, and 3 mana to give all of my monks +2/+2. So it was super lethal. Super lethal. What's my red count? 1, 2. I already did this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 8, 9. I was counting. That feels good enough. Definitely a Cathar Commando match. Generous Plunderer does get a lot of value here. I'm going to cut Stern Scolding, actually. And I'm also going to cut... Parallax Wave, they have Urza Saga tokens. Parallax Wave could be really good. But it doesn't feel incredible. We'll leave it in for now. Maybe if we go to a match 3 and I haven't seen any tokens, I will cut it for... Oh my god, I just thought of the card and then I'm losing my train of thought. I'm going to keep this hand, though. I can just go look at my sideboard. Deathrite Shaman. Because Deathrite Shaman can push a little bit of damage and accelerate me. There we go. I was like, I swear to God, there was a card I was thinking of. I'm not lying. I'm not making it up. I'm not crazy. Okay. Just ramping. Just ramping. Sweet. Let's go red, white. Generous Plunderer. And start killing them. My hope is... Next turn I'm going to make a treasure, and I'm going to go Luminarch Aspirant. Whoa. Okay. They do have infinite mana. We are going to create a treasure. They already have all the mana they need, pretty much. I don't think that I'm helping them too much here. And it pushes a little bit more damage. And we're going to go land. Luminarch. Put a counter on Generous Plunderer. Attack. Swing for 3. Trigger. Hit him for 6 here. Just so good. This card's good in the artifact matchup, guys. Did you know? The artifact killing card? It actually doesn't kill artifacts, but the card that kills people who play artifacts. I was actually... So, the other day I talked about red 3 drops in the cube because I was dogging on Tersa Light Shatter. And I realized there's not as many 3/3s for 3 as I thought. There are some ones that I think are better still. We're balancing. I am going to use this card because it's going to get discarded anyway. And I'd rather make them use their mana and not lose the card that I'm going to lose regardless. Cool. Yep. I just sacrifice the creatures I control and nothing else changes. It's a good 2 for 1 on their part. Definitely a good 2 for 1 on their part. Hopefully I disrupted another play. That would feel cool. Okay. I am just going to slam... They don't have... So I've seen Counterspell, but they currently don't have the mana for Counterspell. So we're going to grab... Plateau here. I have so much white. I'm going to grab Stomping Ground. My life total has not seemed to matter in this matchup, and I'd rather have a little bit more green. And we're just going to slam a One Ring. Slamming a One Ring. We're going to draw immediately. I guess I should wait, because this is a type of deck that would have wheels. But I don't have Mox or anything. Yeah, no, that's a mistake to draw there. Watch, they're gonna wheel. Oh, they're gonna Dak Fade my One Ring. Whoa, that's rough. Okay. I don't know what I can do about that. Okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Ignoble, and then we're gonna Aether Spark onto the Ignoble. Boom. Let's attach the Iggy. Make it a 1-2. Pass. And then what I can do next turn, it doesn't get... I have no way to give haste. Why does the Aether Spec also give haste? Yeah, the One Ring is going to become a significant problem over the course of this match. Do not get me wrong. I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that at all. Uh-oh. Kappa Cannoneer? I have a feeling this is Kappa Cannoneer. Oh, it's Ugin. Eye of the Storms. Well, crap. Is it up to... It is up to 1. I already checked this. Up to 1. Yeah. Lame. I think I said the exact same thing last time. We're going to recall ourselves. It's a good card to have in this spot. It's not flawless, but it is good. We're going to play a Plateau, and we're going to uptick the Aether Spark on nothing. They didn't use Dak Fade in last turn, which is a little bit wild. And we're going to pass, and then we'll Solitude on their end step. They lose 2. Yeah, I'll Solitude on their end step, and then... Gain 3 life, draw a card. Yeah, that card's good. And then Aether Spark attached to it, hit Ugin. Does it deal combat damage to a player? Oh, it just deals combat damage during your turn. Wow. It's like GT, but only during your turn. So they draw 2, discard 2 of their 9 cards. I feel like you want a One Ring first if you're going to One Ring, right? See more cards. Solitude's actually pulling a lot of weight here. I'm going to just pass to end step. No, I'm not, because they have a Lightning Greaves now. So I'm in a little bit of a pickle here now, because if they play out a creature and go to equip Lightning Greaves, I do want a Solitude. I guess if they play out a creature and use all their mana, they've already upticked Ugin. Yes, they have. Okay, cool. And they're not going to play out a creature, it seems. What do they have as a way to win in their deck? This is probably going to get Counterspell. I can't imagine they don't have a Counterspell up. Wow, they do not Counterspell. That's cool. And then the other question is, do I actually want to hit Ugin? Or... Okay, they're going to Swords it. Shit. Okay, well... Question gone. No longer get to even make that decision. Minsk and Boo. Whoa, Minsk and Boo. It's Minsk and Boo. Hopefully this happens. If this happens, that's awesome. Okay, Force of Will is happening. They paid the life for it. This is a... did I play a land? It's insane how dumb I am. I am going to draw 2 here. It actually did come up, so I don't feel like a complete and utter dumbass. Okay, yes, draw your cards. Draw your cards. Drawing cards actually feels medium right now. So, I still shouldn't have done this. What I should have done is just played out Restless Vinestalks, because I could animate Restless Vinestalks, equip the Aether Spark, and, like, smack them. But that's okay. Misplays happen. That's my bad. So, drawing cards right now is weird, because with Ugin, you only get to do them from your library. So, you don't get, like, as much free stuff if you draw the stuff. But I guess you want to cast it with Ugin, but you're only killing one thing at a time right now. I don't know how they kill me. I haven't seen an Urza Saga or an Urza, or I guess Sicarian Infiltrators could do it, but that seems risky as hell. We just zeroed Ugin. What do we need that much mana for? Walking Ballista? We're paying Walking Ballista, X is a billion. I guess Portal. Oh, Triplicate Titan. Okay. Eat the Guide of Souls. Fair enough. So yeah, not playing Restless Vinestocks there was a really big deal. I'm gonna lose because of that. Yeah, I think I actually had a shot at winning this if I didn't do that. So, I can make this a 3-3 so it can't block. Oh, it has Shroud now, though. So, no, I probably don't. I guess Broadside Bombardiers, throw a thing at them for 6. Hit them for 2. That puts them down to 4. One ring puts them down to 1. They have to kill me next turn. They die to their own to my 1 ring. That's not a Broadside Bombardiers, though. So we die. I guess we don't technically die yet. I'll play out a Restless Vinestocks. 1, 2, 3, 7. There's no reason to play out Oliphant here. I will play out Lotus Petal in case they wheel, I guess. Although wheeling would be ridiculous in this spot. No targets. And then pass. So yeah, because currently they're not killing me. They're going to 9 here. Ugin can keep gaining them life to cancel out the 1 ring at the moment. If they don't do that this turn, that's hilarious. Why did we not just animate Colonnade and kill me, I'm realizing. Oh, Time Warp. Okay, cool, that's why. Because they had a different play. They had a different play! That's why. We are going to bring in Deathrite and cut Parallax. It's just not worth it. Everything else is worth it, and I will bring in Godless for a Plains then. No reason not to. It lets me push damage with it. And then also just as a card lets me accelerate out like an Omnath, a Minskin Boo, a Broadside. So, if they have... If I suck, the matches will not go great. We're definitely keeping this. I have no idea how I'm going to play it, though. I mean, Pentad into Broadside's a very good combination of cards. I don't have any survey. Oh, I do have Thundering Falls. And then I can still go get Plateau. And that just means I don't have green at the moment. Just thinking about Surveil Lands. And then that one goes and gets Plateau. And then I have everything but green. Yeah, let's get Thundering Falls. I like the Surveil here. I think it's worth it. Let's leave that on top. Okay, cool. I'm actually just going to play that. And do I want... So, the question is, do I want to play out Luminarch, Pentad, or Jackrabbit here? I think it's Pentad. Pentad lets me double spell next turn with like a Luminarch Broadside. Yeah. I guess if they accelerate into like a Dak Vein or something, it's super rough, but that is okay with me. Taking that risk. It's not okay with me if that happens. I'll be upset if that happens, but it's okay to take that risk, I think. It is okay. They also just down-tick their Dak Vein to no real effect. Okay, Mind Stone. Gotcha. And then another Talisman. Ooh, poor... Oh, god damn it. Okay, yep. Yep, there it is. Cool. Cool story, bro. I think I'm going to Jackrabbit for 1. Next turn. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Definitely doing that. And we're going to get a Stomping Ground here. And pay. And I'm going to go bop, bop, bop. Jackrabbit for 1. Because this lets me push good damage with Broadside, which is what we'll throw out next turn. We'll keep up Solitude, Luminarch, Solitude, Omnath. Like, Solitude pitching Luminarch, Solitude pitching Omnath. Probably Omnath at the moment. Although, I just need to draw, like, any land in my deck. Winds! Oh! Winds is pretty exciting. I'll get another green. Oh, I don't have any white, more white. Oh, yeah, I'll get another green. Okay. Yeah, that's acceptable. And then... what do we do here? Tundra. So what I'm going to do is just play Omnath. Nope, I need to tap the Stomping for a red. Omnath. The Locus of Creation. Force of Will? I can see a Force of Will getting cast here. Yep. Do not pass my turn, please. I forgot. I want to play a Tundra. Okay, I mean, they've got 2 cards in hand. As long as I don't give them a 1 ring. Talisman. What's this? 5 drop. Chase the Mind Sculptor. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? Okay, I mean, they get to draw 1 card off it. I kill it next turn with Broadside. It's not the end of the world, but it's rough. They surveil the card. That's value. See, that's why you play Surveillance, dude. That's tight. That is a good little bit of gameplay. That is a good loop there. Red, Broadside. No Force of Will this time. MFer. Put a counter on the Broadside, which I normally wouldn't do, but here. Kill this Jace. Boom. Jace drew 1 card and basically got rid of 1 card off the top of the deck. I think that's reasonable. That card did a lot. Also saved them 3 damage, but now we start pushing damage. Okay. Well, yeah, I forgot about the Mind Stone's ability to draw. That is relevant. It is relevant. It was basically only 1 mana with how efficient Mishra's Workshop is. Okay, they do have some sort of removal spell or something else that they are going to be playing, but they're letting me untap, which lets me have Reprieve and Council's Judgment up. Hitting Pentad Prism does basically nothing, and it would stop me from being able to Reprieve, so we're definitely just keeping up Reprieve here. Show me what you got. Let's go to combat, hit for 5. I'm not going to throw the Luminarch. Although I could hit them for 12 this turn if I casted a Solitude and threw the Solitude. Trust me, guys, I should do that. I mean, that is a way I'll kill someone. Like, I would pitch Council's Judgment to Solitude in, like, if it was going to be lethal to close out the game. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just say go. Because, I mean, winning the game is worth it, and especially when I don't think they have something that they can do. So, like, I'd hold up Reprieve. Yeah, that's getting Reprieved. No, thank you. I'd like that to not be cast. Nope, regular factual counterspell. Actual factual counterspell is what I was trying to say. Kills Broadside. Or does it kill Luminarch? It kills Broadside. Okay. It's actually kind of okay. They're not drawing cards off that. Luminarch continues to scale. My deck is good cards. Yep, put it on yourself. Attack. Swing for 3. Boom. Boom. They go to 11. And the next turn I'm going to swing for 7. Yeah, I mean, depends what they do, obviously. Okay, they're just time warping. Yeah, sure. That's fine. You can cast Blue Super Explore. I am fine with Blue Super Explore. If you have not heard Time Walk referred to as Blue Explore, because it is commonly cast on 2, it's just like, oh, I'm going to take an extra turn here. It does more than Explore, obviously. It lets you untap, which lets you cast another spell out, commonly. But famously, you don't cast another spell out after you do it, and you're just like, oh, you just played an additional land drop and drew a card. Nice. Which is a funny use for one of the most powerful cards in the game. I would say... Ooh, okay. We're going to cast out Cathar Commando here. Go to my turn. What? No, they have plenty of mana for that. Ooh, Inti. We are going to Inti. Definitely should have tapped both my green there. That was a huge mistake. Move to combat. Put a counter on you. Move to attacks. Swing for 9. I will discard Council's Judgment. I'm going to scale that one. Because if they want to kill Luminar Gasper, that's kind of fine. Ooh, and Miscalc. So they can't even cast a spell on my turn yet. Boom. Hit them down to 3 HP. Would have loved if I drew that Miscalc. Although, it's not the best here. Because any big artifact they're going to play is going to be cast using these two. And they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, just 6. I can't do math, apparently. 6 mana up. Okay, we get there. They just... I mean, that's the advantage of them having these Might Stone Weakstone to kill something, of them casting Winds early, of them casting 4th, and then we being able to deal with the Jace. Jace could have really run away with the game, but we were able to deal with it. We got the match. I'll see you in match 2. Alrighty, got a match 2 against this dog. A scrambled good boy. I see that dog a lot, so I was wondering what it was. Go get Plateau. Play out a turn 1 guide with Lotus Petal to hold up. Stern Scolding? Sure. I like this hand. This does a thing. It does the thing, it does it well. They mull the 6. Glad to see that. Yeah, match 1 was good. I think... I mean, I didn't play the best in games 1 or 2. But game 3, I think I played pretty well. Let's fetch. Go get ourselves a Plateau. Cast a Lotus Petal. And cast a Guide. Turn 1 Guide. Where's my Ocelot Pride game? Huh? Okay, just a Preordain. Just a Preordain. Preordain. Black Lotus. Luris. Counter the Luris with a Stern Scolding. Boom. It's a pretty good sequence. Let's go. Luminarch, put a counter on the guide. And we're making our Amped Raptor better. See? See, the deck works. The deck has synergy. Synergy, baby. Hit him down to 18. I mean, yeah, this is pretty good. Pentad Prism. Okay, I mean, I'm just going to Council Judgment that next turn, actually. That feels pretty decent. Let's just do that pre-combat, honestly. Council's Judgment. Kill this Pentad Prism. Continue to hold up Stern Scolding. Oh, Force of Will. Pitching Displacer Kitten. Interesting. Okay, that's not a good sign for me. That probably means it's getting used for a Tinker or something huge, which means I would love a Miscalc up, but what are you going to do? Hit him down to 13 and then maybe lose the game here? My theory is Tinker. It's absolutely Tinker. It's Urza Lord High Artificer. My good man, you didn't expect my Naya aggro deck to have a Stern Scolding? Oh, that's pretty good. That felt pretty good. Oh, I liked that. I'm cutting the Aether Spark. Okay, that was good. Let's get to game 2. I'm a simple man. I see Stern Scolding, I keep. They're definitely going to play around it this time, though. Actually, I don't know if... I mean, how could you? I am just going to turn 1 Thundering Falls here, and then I'll turn to... Very good form... No, I don't need another land. I guess I don't have double white for this Council's Judgment, but... So turn 2, I'm going to Inspiring Vantage, hold up Stern Scolding. And thus the game begins again. Inspiring Vantage... It's going to be the same exact game! Except for on the draw, so I get counterspelled here. That's fine. Yeah. It's not going to be the same exact game. It's going to be a lot slower of an aggressive plan. Stock up. Ooh, that card's good. It's a good card. Also, you might think, well, against the blue deck, Stern Scolding isn't the best, right? And you'd be right. This hand was mostly kept because I'm being funny. which is not always the best plan. Let's do this, and then let's go. I'm going to cast Luminarch here and hold up Stern Scolding. Rather than going Pentad Prism, I think Pentad Prism is also a perfectly fine play. I would not fault anybody for doing that. Fetch Urza. Fetch Urza. I mean, they could have Force of Will, because of course the deck also has Force of Will. What did they even force last time? What got forced? Oh, my Pentad? No, my thing destroying their Pentad Prism. Okay, their Relic Resolves. That's a good card. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. Okay. Okay, fine. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm going to do here... Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. I'm not going to leave up white. We're an Inti. Move to combat. Put a counter on Inti. Just because I want to play around a little bit of removal here. And I am going to discard this Oliphant. Put a counter on that. Get a Solitude. Okay, that's not castable at all. Hit him for 3. And then we're going to cast Pentad Prism. And with that, can hold up Stern Scolding. If the Pentad Prism got counterspelled, it'd be unfortunate from making my opponent use their mana perspective, but overall would be what would happen to Stern Scolding anyway. So, what are we doing here? Displacer Kitten. No. I say no to that. Scry 2, then draw a card. Yeah, because they're just going to go off with this Relic of Sauron, and I do not want that to happen. Next turn, I'm going to hit for 7 to 8 damage, which is about half their life. Okay, they draw. I'm looking for a portable. Jesus Christ, of course. Of course. Okay, eat Inti. That's fine. Drew the white. Okay, so I could... Portable Hole. Yeah, I could eat the Portable Hole. I think I actually want to. No, I don't. I just want to kill. Yes, I do. But I want to leave the Pentad Prism up. You got another Force Will for me? They're evoking Solitude now. Okay. That seems a bit wild. Yeah, sure. And then we vote for things. I'm going to now vote for Portable Hole because you have very few cards in hand. And I'd like to get my Inti back. I get that Relic of Sorin can draw them cards, but if they want to spend their turns drawing cards... I mean, my board 1-2, I'm going to hit them for like 8 damage next turn 2. I got a 2-2, which is a lot worse. Yep, okay, Blue Explorer. Yeah, Blue Explorer with no cards in deck. No cards in deck, no cards in hand. Bend an island, so they're not even keeping something on top. That feels decent to me. Okay, we are Relic of Sauroning, discarding an island. Playing a Plains, doing something, not doing anything. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to Horizon Canopy. Merca Horizon Canopy. Yes, because I'm not going to discard. Then we're going to move to combat, attack. We're not discarding. I really like Jackrabbit. That card is good. And then we're even playing around Days here. Incredible. Cast X is 2. We're not playing around Miscalc, but yeah, 3-4 Jackrabbit. That's pretty good. And I can scale it with Inti. That's pretty good. Probably eat Oliphant. Okay. I guess, I mean, they haven't seen Black Adam. I wouldn't be too concerned about Reanimate. Oh, and they just immediately crack it, so it doesn't even matter. Cool. Oh, we got it. Sick. What are we going to draw? And then what were we going to turn that into with Inti? Yeah. Nice. Well, let's go to match 3. See if we can 3-0. We got a match 3 on the play. Ancestral Recall in hand. That's what I call a keep. Also, Inti Seneschal of the Sun, which is a good way to leverage extra cards and to get some selection. Oliphant's pretty medium. Pretty low, actually. I've not done anything with an Oliphant besides, like, pitch it this game. Okay, we're just going to start with the Thundering Falls, though. I'm not too worried about Ancestral Link turn 1. I guess if I get hand attacked, it's going to be rough. I'm going to keep a Plateau on top. I'm going to be seeing a lot of cards, and I just want to be able to cast my spells, so I don't think getting a 4th land is the worst thing in the world here. Oh, don't Thought Seize me or Duress me. There's the one thing! The one thing! There's one choice here, dude. Okay. Yeah, they know about miscalc now, too, which is super rough. God, that sucks. Okay, well, we're just going to slam an Inti. Slam an Inti. This hand got a lot worse when they did the thing that I was like, as long as this thing doesn't happen, we're fine. I jinxed it. I jinxed it, guys. In any of our other matchups, that would have been fine. Oh. And there's a Deep Cavern? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Take the miscalc, probably. Maybe the Oliphant if you're crazy, but yeah, it's the miscalc. And then if and when I do remove that, it'll probably be late enough in the game that it doesn't matter. Interesting. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to Inti pre-combat, and then I can Oliphant to get Stomping Ground for Minsc and Moo next turn. That's a pretty good one. Let's attack. I'm going to discard this island. Target attacking creature. I've gotten a 1-ring. Sick. Okay. Well. Keep exiling 4-drops. I guess my deck has a lot of 2 and 4 drops, but I was really hoping to hit, you know, the 2 side of that so I could Oliphant. Also. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Raucous Theater's interesting. There's one unknown in hand. A Hymn to Torok here would really fuck my shit up. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Do I Mountain Cycle Oliphant here? Oh my god, dude. What the... Okay. They had every save. What if they hand attacked me? Oh. Oh, until your next end step. Whoa. Huh. Inti. That card's pretty good, turns out. I did not know that, apparently. I think I may have known that at one point, but did not know that, really. So we're gonna go attack. We're gonna pitch Pest Infestation. I'm hoping to hit, like, a green land here. Come on, green land. Pitch the card I can't cast. Target attacking creature. Come on, something I can use. Council Judgment is something I can use. That's not a 0. It's not good. Like, it's not great, but it's not a 0. Hit them for 4. Pay the mana. Let's get this Deep Cavern out of here. Get our miscalc back. Okay. Okay. They probably just kill Inti now, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, Jund. Liliana minus to make me sack. What's 3 mana and kills this Inti? That's not killing this Inti, but that's a cool card. Okay, they're just gonna block with it. Could always cycle this miscalc. I don't really want to attack here. So I attack with Inti. What do I hit? Let's go over what I can hit. That removal spells this. Nothing. Definitely not swing with Inti. That's definitely not the play. It could not be the move. They successfully walled Inti off. What would... I mean, a Parallax Wave would be a great draw, obviously. I'm probably going to cycle Miscook if I don't cast it this turn. But if I cast like a Glorybringer or something, I will cast Miscalc. They're not going to attack with Screaming Nemesis. Ooh, are they? Nope. Smuggler's Copter. Move their end step, and I will cycle the miscalculation. Whoa, dude. Inti going hard in the paint. Okay, Inti not drawing me infinite lands now. I mean, wow. That was a shame. It was a real shame. A crying shame. Yeah, they're gonna play like 1/1 start current copter, killing me in the sky realm. And getting to filter. Smuggler's Copter with Inti? That's pretty peak, honestly. That's sick. Dude. I am suddenly loving this card way more than I remembered. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I see you, Inti. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be another pass, but that's a cool little bit of advantage that I got there. That didn't really do much. I could just swing and pitch like the planes. And yeah, I think I need to. I think waiting around to do nothing is bad. I've already gotten rid of. I'm still going to hit them for 2 here, too, and I kill their creature. And then they also just have to kill... Okay, it's a thing I can play. That's something. So I still have something sitting around after they trade here. So yeah, and this just, like, trades. So I hit them for 2 and it just trades. Bum, bum, bum. They gotta shoot Inti. Yep. Shoots Inti. Inti dies. We go to my main phase, and I cast out a Goddess Souls. Yippee! We did something. Jacked Rabbit. Jacked Rabbit would be a pretty sick play. Play? Pretty sick. I mean, it would be a sick play. It would be a pretty sick draw. I'm worried about a Glory Bringer or something. I know I just said earlier in this match I need to stop talking. Okay, it just K-commanded, and they got back. Okay, they got back Screaming Nemesis. This card is kind of a house. I talked about how I thought this card was going to be absurd when it came out, and then it kind of, like, rose with a roar and then died with a whimper. Okay, we're going to cycle Ketria Tryout. Okay, first we're going to fetch with Windswept Heath, just for sheer deck thinning. Sheer deck thinning. Doesn't even matter that much. Just get lands out of my deck, please. Because I've got, how many lands left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 7 lands left. Let's get... So what am I going to take? I need to get a forest. Oh, I don't have any green. Yeah, let's get a forest. And then let's go... Recall's already gone. I kind of want a white and a red then. So we're going to go bump, bump, bump. Why do I want white and red? I want white, red, and blue, because Ignoble's also gone. Cool. But blue's only miscalc. And I guess Stern Scolding. We do that. We're going to cycle Ketria Triumph. Come on. Something. I guess, technically, that's something. It is technically a spell, but it's really not the type of spell I wanted, especially with Pest Infestation and Oliphant in bin. I guess it's also Jack Rabbit and Omnath in deck. Oh, God. Watch, they're going to hit something absurd off Ragavan. It's going to be like, here's Parallax Wave, here's Omnath. Hit me for 8 here? Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, this is spooky. What do they exile? They hit Jack Rabbit, I'm conceding. I do not... I don't want to play in a world where I can't cast Jack Rabbit. No, but that was bad for me. That was not optimal. I don't think the Aether Spark is really what I want in this matchup. I kind of want Mind Collapse. Yeah, run it? Run it. Let's try it. And remember, they have infinite hand attack. Infinite hand attack. For some reason, I thought I had green earlier in the match. That's because I was planning on doing the Oliphant Druid Stomping Ground thing before I got himmed. So, I was like, why did I think I have green? Okay. On the play again. We've got Cori Steelcutter Reprieve. We've got Omnath. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're probably going to cycle Oliphant. I keep drawing Oliphant. Oliphant's been, like, here the whole time, but doing nothing. I'm probably going to cycle Oliphant to go get a Thundering Falls. It's actually going to fix my mana here, so I'm not mad about it, but... Do I want to do that turn 1? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Let's do that. Let's just go do it. Let's be mana efficient. Let's be mana efficient. Let's be mana efficient. Doesn't do it. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, well, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It happens. It happens. That's an insane misplay, but it's okay. Just gonna Cori Steelcutter here. This is not the best hand for it, but I don't super feel the need to hold the reprieve here, and I'd rather get something down that starts doing things. Really wish I'd, done the play I planned on. Deep Cavern. Ooh, Caustic Bronco. Less scary, honestly. Amped Raptor with Cori Steelcutter is pretty good. So what I'm going to do here is play this. We're going to just Amped Raptor, and I'm going to go get a Thundering Falls this turn. Come on. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Yes! That's what I'm talking about with no whammies at all. That's sick. Okay. We've got a plan. See, this deck is doing some stuff. Oh, we are blocking. Board wipe? I don't know. I'm not going to have 2 during their turn. I'm going to remember to do the Thundering Falls thing. Remember the Thundering Falls. I might even be willing to throw Cori Steelcutter now. Just with what's in my hand. Okay. Well, that stopped being an option, so that's fine. God, K-Command. Yeah, card's nuts. Okay, you know what we're doing? We're mountain cycling. We're mountain cycling, baby! Thundering Falls. Inspiring Vantage, of course. Let's play Thundering Falls. Let's see what's on top of the deck. I'm going to put a Tundra in bin. Yeah, I am just going to do this. It feels bad because I don't really want to... I'm not going to... I don't want to throw Amped Raptor. But I'm just going to get in for 4. Just going to get in for 4. Boom. Yeah, if I had a Jackrabbit still around, that would have been an insane turn. But as it stood, it was only a decent turn. A little bit worried about him here. Nope. Okay. Baleful Mastery for 4. Honestly, not the worst thing to ever happen. So red, green, white, blue. Let's play Omnath and see what we can do. I'm actually not going to play this Inspiring Vantage because I'm going to play Lotus Petal so I can reprieve something if need be. Then we're going to hit them for 2 damage. Boop. And go to their turn. What are they doing? They're playing a Raucous Theater. They're on a Surveil 1. I would love to see a deck that was doing Surveillance shenanigans with the 1 and a blue enchantment. Okay, we're going to duress. We're going to reprieve that just to hopefully draw a non-spell card. It's Parallax Whiff, of course. Okay. No, they're going to replay it, and they're going to take my Parallax. Oh, they're not going to replay it. They're just going to cast Sail the Mirror here. That's huge! Oh, man, that was massive. Sick. That was so big. Okay, well, they're gonna regret that decision. Am I evil? Just a little. Eat the Goblin Shaman, swing for 6. That never comes back. The benefits of eating tokens. I only ever eat tokens. They never come back. Not true. Not true. Sometimes I eat a board full of stuff that's going to kill me, then it comes back in 2 turns and kills me anyway because I couldn't stabilize. Sometimes you eat like 8 power on turn 4 and you're like, oh, well, that's not going to be good. I'm going to take that as a... Speaking of eating non-tokens, that's just getting taken off the table as an option. Okay, cool, we won. I think they realized they weren't going to get there before I just killed them. Which is awesome. I'm glad. Well, we got one last game. We're on the draw, so it's going to be a little bit harder, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I think this deck... Cori Steel Cutter, dude. That card gets there. Amped Raptor. I was so excited when they added Amped Raptor to the cube, and I haven't had a deck where it really has worked. Amped Raptor with Cori Steel Cutter is pretty beautiful. I was playing around with it a little bit in Standard with a Beans deck. Ooh. I mean, it's definitely getting kept. It's just a matter of how I'm sequencing. It's, do I lead... I think I lead on Ignoble here. Do you lead on Ignoble or do you lead on Thundering? Oh, the drawing of... No, yeah. Now I'm definitely leading on Ignoble. So the hope is going to be that they don't have hand attack. Another turn. Oh, put Corsi Revenant in the bin? Dude, that's value. So if you don't know this card, it's new. I just got added. I actually think I forgot to go over this card being added. No, I think I definitely touched on it. Basically, it's a better Vampire Nighthawk. It's 3 for 3, flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Kitesail Freebooter. Okay, that's fine. I can't take Generous Plunderer or Solitude. Oh, I should just F6 so I don't want F2. And then you can exile it from your graveyard, pay 3 and exile it from your graveyard to give a creature you control, or no, just any target creature, a flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink counter, which just is hilarious. It also kills Phantasmal Image. Always remember what kills Phantasmal Image. Always remember. So what we're going to do here is play this. Play a Lotus Petal, so we can miscalc, and just play a Generous Plunderer. Play a Generous Plunderer. Now we've got miscalc up. I get to Thundering Falls next turn. I'm hoping to not have to miscalc. I'm hoping their play is not impactful enough. But if it's a removal spell, or I mean, if it's a piece of hand disruption, I'll obviously miscalc it. I miscalc a Hymn to Torok and the Exile Spirit Guide, and I have to get rid of all 3 cards. That's the sort of stuff. I mean, Spirit Guides are hilarious. They lead to all sorts of shenanigans. There's my classic Spirit Guide, Manamorphose counterspell. It's a good one. That will absolutely... I mean, that's just... What? That just has to get miscalced. There's no reality in which... Okay. I don't miscalc that. Force of Will. If they Force of Will right now, I think I would just concede out of sheer awe. If they were like, yeah, I'm going to just Force of Will right now. Huh. I am going to make a treasure. Draw. Oh, I got Mind Collapse now. Okay, so what we're going to do here is something really interesting. I'm going to play Thundering Falls out. Surveil. Pentad Prism goes right to Ben. We're going to go to combat and attack. And if they try to play at a creature, I'm going to Mind Collapse it, get back my Stern Scolding. This is pretty sick. Swing for 4, essentially. Boom. Gets to 3/3, has Menace. Hits him in the face. Blam. I mean, not any creature. If they try to play at a creature, that I can Stern Scolding, obviously. Obviously, that's what I mean. I'm going to sack Thundering Falls to do so. So what we're going to do here... If it's your turn... I didn't read Mind Collapse. Fuck. Okay, well. Well, shit. Well, poop. Well, whichever one they take, I can cast the other one during my turn. So it's okay. I can get the thing back. Basically, I can kill both of these next turn unless they discard the other card from my hand. That's really rough. Well, that teaches me to try to be cute with it. That's my bad. Bowmasters to kill nobles so I can't solitude. No! Oh my god. Really? I mean, I can just make a treasure in solitude anyway, so it's okay. See, we got there, I thought, with my brain for half a second, and we got there. Should attack with Kite Sail here? Yeah, okay. Boom. My turn. I am going to make a treasure, actually. So I can... Solitude. Oh, there's a Council Judgment, too. They know about Solitude, though. I'm just going to keep the hidden information hidden. No, you know what we'll do? We'll move to combat. We'll see how they block. If they block. They probably don't. Attack. Swing for 2. They take 2. Then they either block or they don't block here. No blocks. Move to damage. Hit them. I feel like I actually kind of want to hold up Solitude for their turn. Because I don't want to double... Like, mine. Like, it's just not worth it to do that. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. I definitely want to kill... Yeah, in case they like a wheel or something, I think I'm going to hold up Solitude. I just don't think it's worth it to try to be like, I'm going to kill Deep Cavern Bats. Guaranteed, right now. That's the optimal play. Whoa. Fire Covenant? Oh, Bitter Triumph. Sure, Bitter Triumph goes off without a hitch. Ooh, something that costs 4. Probably. Otherwise, I don't understand. Or maybe like a Hymn to Torok into a 2-drop. The ever-present Hymn to Torok. Yeah. I'm going to take the 1 off the Deep Cavern. The 1 off the Kites I don't care about. I'm going to let them gain the 1 off the Deep Cavern just in case there's like a wheel or something. Preacher of the Schism. Okay. Grease Wrench Goblin. Okay. Then on their end step, I am going to do what I was planning on. What? Please add another white Solitude. Just cast normal. I'm going to eat the Deep Cavern. Get back another removal spell. You ready for this? Boom. Then we're going to Mind Collapse this by sacking a Plateau. Then we're going to play this Inspiring Vantage. Untapped. Then we're going to Council's Judgment. And I'm going to kill Kite Sail Freebooter, because then I get Stern Scolding back. And I have the mana up for Stern Scolding. Boom. That's how we play Magic the Gathering. If they untap and wheel, I'm going to scream. They didn't. Why did we not grease? Shit. I brought it up earlier, too. Oh, that's so brutal. The Carsey Revenant is going to kick my ass here. That card is going to do things that are not good. Okay, well, it puts one counter on, right? I think I just kind of need to top deck, like, Parallax Wave, Minskin Boo, the One Ring. Any of those would really do the trick. No attacks. It's not worth it to trade the 3-2 for 2-1-1s. Okay, oh, we're just casting Fable. Okay, yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. Swing for 2 in the sky. Yep. Hit me for 2. So, if I hit Parallax, I would eat the Grease Wrench, the Goblin, and the Orc. Did not hit Parallax. I am going to cast that out. Ignoble's already gone. I'm trying to do the math right now on whether or not I want to swing with Solitude. I kind of do. Being combat attacks. Attack with Solitude. It's a little rough if I hit something high impact, but I just think I need to try and get the value. Son of a bitch. This match has been me calling what's about to go wrong as it goes wrong in every way imaginable. So Goblin, Shaman, Orc Army block it. Yeah, cool. And then I go up to 15 here, and they go down to 14. And then next turn I get to. Okay, yeah, well, next turn hopefully I get to have all my mana up. So if I hit like Parallax Wave or something, it's fine. I don't have anything above. Okay, discard a Swamp. They got 2 redraws here. They also get a Grease Wrench. Yep. Discard another land, probably. Yep. Okay, get another land. Cool. Swing for 3 lifelinking in the sky. This does take a while to kill me, so the chances that I get to something good are here, but Fable flipping onto Bowmasters is really rough. Like being able to copy Bowmasters. Minskin Boo. That's the type of draw I needed. Let's just go for it. Just do the thing. I'm going to leave Inti back as a blocker, actually. Boom. Because Grease Wrench Goblin is going to probably hit Minskin Boo now. If they have a way to pump it, that's rough, but it's okay. Boom. And that was a good draw. And it doesn't even take mana next turn to use it. So that flips. Doesn't get to copy this turn, luckily. Otherwise, we'd copy Bowmasters and it would kill Minskin Boo. Probably going to swing at Minskin Boo here. Can't imagine another line. Yep. Hits Minskin Boo. Minskin Boo goes down to 1. Doesn't have Planeswalker Death Touch. Because the world has at least a little bit of kindness left in it. No. Draw. Put 3 counters on Boo. Go to combat. Attack. Oh, this card is so messed up. Swing for 7. I'm going to discard Ketria Triome. Give this guy haste and trample. And an additional 1/1 counter. Hit Parallax Wave. Oh, everything's looking up. Okay. It's a little bit stupid. I'm not going to lie. This has been kind of the best. I was like, oh, I need to just hit like one of these 3 cards. And they were like the top 4 cards in my deck were those 3 cards. Yeah, let's just pass. I'm probably going to have to eat Bowmasters and Grease Wrench Goblin here. I mean, they're just dead then. Attacks. Swings at Minskin Boo. I'm going to Parallax Wave it. And that's probably game. I think they just said GG. Awesome. We got there. Okay. First 3-0 with a new update. Let's look at the deck. Deck was pretty sick. Broadside's amazing. Minsk and Boo's amazing. There's a reason I second picked it. It was just like, this is great. Really wish I hadn't gone for that whole Woodfall Primus through the breach little thingy. But, I mean, that set us up later to probably be in the place we were like. That's the thing with drafting, is you never know how your picks impacted what other people took, right? So never be like, that was the biggest mistake ever. Like, be honest about your drafting. Be like, I shouldn't have drafted that probably. That was a mistake. But also understand that the draft worked out the way it did because of the picks you made. Ancestral Recall, I think it was the right call to take it and just be like, we're going to try to play some blue instead of trying to just be like, be bitter and be like, I'm going to take my Dismember and be fine. There are times where that's the thing to do. If you're like, 2-color, have like no fixing, be like, and you don't feel comfortable trying to splash a bunch of stuff, like, there are times where that's not a thing to do. In a team draft, you should still probably hate it if it's the only piece of power. Don't pass one piece of power to an opponent if it's the only piece of power in the cube. I mean, in the pack. But, yeah, I mean, so, yeah. I think it was the right call. I think Miscalc and Stern Scolving. I mean, Stern Scolving did a lot. Inti was kind of the star. I think Inti really shined there. Cori Steelcutter and Generous Plunder showed their thing. Amped Raptor did amazing work. Omnath did work. Parallax Wave, again, incredible card. Draft Parallax Wave, play it. Guide of Souls, Jacked Rabbit, Luminarch Aspirant all had their moments. Those were just great games. It really showcased a lot of the deck. Cathar Command is a great card. Maybe even could have been main decking it over something. Probably over the Aether Spark. The Aether Spark did not really get there for me. I don't really like that card that much. It was fine, but I just think it's a little bit clunky at times. It's a lot of mana and it doesn't immediately start doing stuff. Like, I like my cards that come down at 4 to like be like Parallax Wave, Minsk and Boo, Omnath, the One Ring, even Tamio, where they just immediately have a big board impact. Like, Tamio can just do incredible stuff. Your Solitudes. Mind Collapse coming in there was really good. I like this card a lot. If you watched one of my other videos that just went up, you saw that I was using Fire Blast as a Mind Collapse a lot in that game. I drafted as like, I get to kill people with this, and I think I cast it every single time to just kill a creature. So Mind Collapse is great. It's just, I mean, it does more than Fire Blast to a creature. It kills more stuff. It kills a Shieldred. So, deck overall worked. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to do all the algorithmy stuffs. Helps me out. Helps me keep doing this. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.